Greetings, 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 Georgia children. Alright? I am Lily of the Valley. I bring you greeting in the name of Jehovah our Creator and Jesus Christ of Nazareth, our King. This is Too Black to Succeed, the FINSAC experience by Valerie C Dixon. Hail up, Miss Valerie Dixon. We got a lot of Dixons in our family too. And your complexion look just like mine. So this is Too Black to Succeed, the FINSAC experience, and it was from December 7, 2019. Central National Bank, you have Workers Bank, Eagle Commercial Bank. Some of these run by Ashkenazi, Chinese, Syrians, Judas Iscariot, black people like myself, in the PnP government, and the prior administrations before that. You notice as soon as we, the darkest ones, notice the freedom fighters, the warriors, the crusaders, the one them will fight the war and win them. As soon as we don't win the war them, everybody come in for clean up the countries and take the land and the resources and everything else for themselves. It nah go work. The Most High said, nobody outside our blood lineage, which is Jacob's children, should rule us. Because when you see them partner with other nations and rob the children of Israel, judgment are going to come down upon them. So, Mark Golden, Omar Davis, the whole of them, the PnP, them forget what them do to the Jamaican people, them own people. Them still down there. Not one of them not got to jail yet. Them forget what them do to the one them in a black America. Too big to fail. Them still a walk around. None of them not there jail yet. So Central National Bank, CNB, established 1984, was one of the many new institutions that were added to the banking sector. CNB became one of the fastest growing financial institutions, largely because of the dynamic, expansionist personality of its chairman, Don Crawford, who had graduated from the ranks in banking. As a member of the black middle class, he was also particularly welcomed, in keeping with the policy expectation that private ownership of the heights of the economy would be more mixed racially in the future than it was in the past. Don Crawford received effusive praise publicly from the Minister of Finance, Omar Davis, for his expansion program. And that was what she quoted Edward Seaga as saying. Notice, Workers Bank, Corporate Merchant Bank, a whole of them thief my money too. Buy shares. Every time you go to Jamaica, your money gone. My mother money gone, my money gone, my son money gone, my brother money gone. They deactivate their accounts and say inactive, and then put fees, all kind of tax on it. Guess who told us not do the banking like that? The Most High Jehovah. He knew these people were crooked. He made the crooked ones and he made the good ones. So he told us, but we didn't listen. So get this book, the Too Black to Succeed. It's the same thing they did to Black Wall Street. Remember when the Black Seminoles defeated the U.S. government? The Black Maroon Seminoles? Them not talk about them one day. The one them where they are Mexico, Janga. A Janga Gully me come from, Maroon country. Jamaican people, you shouldn't talk about nothing about racism and colorism. You see the black Jamaicans like me not forget what they do to me. The trauma. Yeah. But we are the one them where fight for the Jamaica one they want to take from we now and take our lands. It not gonna work. Cause guess what? We too close to Jehovah and we too close to Satan. Hold on. You see, if we never stay in our tribes where Jehovah put us in, you can look on Genesis 10 and you can look at Revelation. We're still going in our tribes. We're still going to be kings and queens at the end. We still have Revelation 2 verse 9. Jesus warned us about these people. Revelation 2 verse 9, Revelation 3 verse 9. They don't want holy righteous governments. You see when them say them hate tribal governments, when for them people turn upon them, guess where them run to? The same maroon tribes, the same American Indian black tribe, them were deep in the jungles and the Amazons and the mountains and the bayous and the swamps. At them place that we had to fight and run to and defend these countries, all of the Americas. Don't forget that the black kings and queens with them kick out of Britain for putting for them people. Them have the records and they know where the children of Israel went. Them have it in Spain, them have it in Portugal, them have it in Africa. But guess what? As soon as we do the hard work, build the nations, then come and then take recompense and reparations for themselves. And then we must get nothing. And the Judas Iscariots among our people join with them. They're going to get it too. Judas never enjoyed 30 pieces of silver. So look, they have so much censorship now, they deleted my channel. And who run the most social media and them don't want our black people to have any channels. They delete them. Then they patch HR 6090 in the US for ban the teaching of the gospel and ban criticism of these politicians and these people. Well, guess what, black people? You can use the HR 6090 for yourself in your censorship cases, because the blacks are the Jews of the Bible. Them are the children of Judah. Judah, the patriarch, his wife was a Canaanite. Canaanite and Ham have the same complexion. Ham is like Ethiopia, ancient Egyptians, Phoenicians, the Cushites. Those are Ham. So you see how Bolsonaro and Musk defied Brazil's censorship from deep in the Amazon jungle. And them place there, Jehovah did hide we from the enemies that were chasing us. We know how to sail. We have pirates of the Caribbean. We have Solomon and his navy and David. Zebulon was even a ship. You ever wonder why Haitian or Jamaican can just jump on one canoe and sail all throughout the Americas? It built in them. Hold on. So when people call out these Edomites, I'm not saying all of them are bad. We're calling out the bad ones. And the Ashkenazis, we're not saying all of them are bad. We're calling out the bad one. We're not saying all Jamaicans are good. All black people are good. We're calling out the bad ones. So this is the kind of stuff they do while we can't have international peace. These are the court, the international court. So some of them say them not have no rules and regulation for themselves. So the whole world must be unruly like them. Yeah, them sign international treaties and then honor none of it. Yeah. We have to defend the treaties where we sign. We have to defend our territories. And if Jamaica want to know who are the crown land in Jamaica, the black kings and queens who used to rule Europe and the Americas, Russia sent out a whole lot of information for you. That was our foreparents. We're still the crown. We're still the kings, the queens, the empresses, the emperors, the chiefs, the captains, the commandantes, the tribes, the church leaders, the elders. We still follow Jehovah's laws because we not get up for no democracy and no government formed by Grecians and Romans who don't know nothing about government anyway, because every country them run, it collapsed in about 200 years, which is where the U.S. empire is about right now, on its last leg. And Europe too, because them forgot say Obadiah did prophesy against them for them do to the children of Israel. Okay, so hold on. So you see that? Them no want peace worldwide. Them no want stability. Them no want holiness. Them no want righteousness. They're going to threaten the International Criminal Court when them see genocide that take place in a them eyesight. But you see the Arabs and the Ashkenazi, what them do to the children of Israel, they forgot it's prophesied that they were going to get double. So it's like Antichrist, a fight against Antichrist. Look at Revelation 13. Look at Psalm 83. Look at the Arabs who chase all the Christians out of Jerusalem, behead them. Look at Rome. The Catholic Church did the same thing. All of our kings and queens that they behead and chase out of them empires, them are going to get the same thing. They're going to be vagabonds and beg, just like Psalm 109 happened to them now. Them have amnesia or them that have historians, that's not our fault. Them say the Bible isn't real, so them can't see the real part of it now on them. Getting ready for the final battle, them can look at Ezekiel 38, look at Idumea, look at Genesis 10. All those nations are still in the earth, except for the ones that the Most High say ain't going to wipe out for good. Alright? Hold on. So the Arab world is getting it for all of them lies, because they knew the truth too. Gaza is getting it. They're in Bible prophecy. They parted the Most High land and they're pimping it out for themselves. And the Obadiah say, there's no thief like Edom. He not share very well. Okay? So the land where them claim back from the sea, you see the flood will flood them out the other day. Bible said the foolish man builds his house upon the sand. So all these Arabs you see in our countries, in the Americas, Venezuela, from Argentina all the way up to Canada, and the Edomites, them are fulfill all kind of prophecy. Okay? So they don't want Jacob's children to live in peace. No matter how far we move from them behind us clock. So you have to know who you are. Go in your family history, find the origin of your names. We don't have no slave master name. We don't have names where Jehovah gave you for a reason. Study the names and what they mean. Study on the grandparents' name, them complexion, where them come from. That will tell you a lot about who you are. Okay? So when you see Mark Golden and mulattoes and Syrians and Arabs and Chinese and Hindus, also called coolies, taking over the Americas by stealth in London, in all of them places there, the Islamists, every one of them have them eye on Jehovah's children and Jehovah's lands. And that's why I'm say, thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee, that thou mayest not set a stranger over thee who is not thy brother. Our brothers are the full-blooded, black, woolly hair children of Israel from the 12 tribes of Jacob, plus the 2 tribes of Ephraim and Manasseh. Anybody else outside of that ain't your brother. Treat them nice, teach them the Bible and everything. But for bloodlines, that's why you have to know what them parents, what them grandparents, what them father, their mother, brother and sister. Because the lineage, the blood will flow through them vein are who's supposed to rule over we. And that's what we do in Maroon country and Israelite country. It have to do with if you are full-blooded or not from the tribes or the children of Jacob, Israel. If not, you gotta go somewhere else. Because when they marry outside of the tribe or the kingdom, Satan is the one collecting that wealth and that land, the taxes, the royalties, and them get fatter and fatter and fatter, while the church and the children of Israel get slimmer and slimmer. So that's why the Most High tell us don't covenant with them. Don't trust them. Okay? So, there's a German who was born to American citizens, right? This is courtesy of A&T Sebas. He was born to Jamaicans who were American citizens, but they were in the military, and he was born in Germany. Germany said even though he's born there, him can't be no citizen. And because he went afoul of the law in the United States before he became a citizen, he was deported, but Germany wouldn't take him. So guess who took him? Jamaica. Because no matter where in the world we are born, once we're full-blooded children of Israel, the Most High already told us the earth is ours. and the fullness thereof is his. Him give it to us. Him say, where the sole of our feet shall tread, we will possess the land. We are still responsible for the crown lands in Jamaica. We're still a kingdom. We're not a part of democracy or republics, and we have had these kingdoms for thousands of years. Tribal governments are still the most extensive in the world. Not democracy, no make them fool, you know. Democracy, as you can see, is run by a whole bunch of ballot stuffers and, you know, them take over nations for them friends and them corporation and themselves and for them picnic, and while everybody else suffer. But we don't run that. We take care of our own people, no matter where in the world they are born. So let me play this for you.
The biggest drug dealer in the world. Hello people, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time on the channel, a special welcome to you. I ask that you check out the rest of my videos. If you like what you see, give them a thumbs up, leave a comment, but more than anything, I'm asking that you subscribe to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a young man by the name of Ruben Simpson, who reached out to me because his case is more than interesting, people. I mean, his case is so interesting that it left me emotionally disturbed. But that's a good thing that it left me emotionally disturbed, because when I'm writing or when I'm covering subject, I like for my commentary or my viewpoint to come from a personal place, you know. So I like to develop some levels of passion when I'm talking about a situation. If the subject that I'm talking about doesn't feel real to me, then I think it's just fiction. I don't do fiction. So I am kind of happy that in order for a country to accept you as a deportee, the country that's deporting you has to have evidence that you are from that country. Without documentation which validates that you're a citizen of that country cannot accept you as a deportee, and the country that's deporting you cannot deport you to that country. So it is clear that Ruben was railroaded. Was the Jamaican government in on this for a cheap check? I don't know, but here's what happened. Ruben somehow got to Jamaica with a documentation with his picture and his name on it. After arriving in Jamaica and his documentation was being reviewed, he realized that the documentation puts him to be born in somewhere like 1957. It is clear by eyes, by physical visual capture, that this young man could not have been born in 1957. However, after they list out a few more details that was in his documentation, what the United States of America did was put his face, his name, and his father's information on this document and deported him to Jamaica. Wickedness, evil intent, evil action. So if you're human, you can understand how that struck an emotional chord in me, because that is just evil on a different kind of level. To be perfect human being while you are not perfect human beings. The United States of America can keep its green card. If me having a gun, it will get me deported, while their country is littered with guns. Their amendment gives you the right to have a gun. The United States of America can keep its green card. If me having drugs in my possession is going to get me deported, while their streets are littered with drugs. They provide these drugs. Who do you think brought the drugs into the United States of America? Like I said, in the 1990s, I have evidence that it was the CIA. I don't know about now. I mean, Ruben's case is of recent. I don't know about now. But the more things change, it's kind of like the more it remains the same. So would I be surprised that it's still the United States government that's bringing crack into the neighborhood? I wouldn't be surprised.
So you have some of the Jamaicans boasting about Mark Golden, father is a doctor, and black people. The kind of description they describe is beyond me. The same people who enslave them, don't pay them $1 right now for enslave them. We take over the country and I use stealth for steal the deeds and the documents through the people in the government who enable them to do it, so that the ports are gone, the bauxite is gone. Them they know see the same people them come from Nazi Germany, where do all of the vaccine them and do all of the letting it out and do all of the research study close and close to the university. Notice the rehab center when them a talk about, the polio one, it right near UHWI Research Hospital. Notice most of the professor them down there, a lot of them are from the 80s or the SoDomYin community. I mean, I say all of them, but a lot of them. And them work closely with the one them where they are Tel Aviv. The same people where go around the world and I force people to sign laws where say these Gomorites have extra privileges where the most I never say that. And them same one go and do these lab made viruses. So when you see them a come with them smallpox wrapped up in a blanket, you should have run in the opposite direction. The same thing with them just do a while ago and them go around the world go get indemnity. Check out the picture with Andrew Holness, Minister of Health and all of them. How many trips them did make to the wall over there so in Jerusalem. How many of them leaders go down there, how many secret agreement them sign for spy upon the Jamaican people them. And how much people are going to take and now are going to shut down. Notice the care packages and the care acts. All of them around the world are the same care. And the only thing they cared about was shutting down the countries, taking away people's rights, taking away them assets, and only the big business them stayed open and get richer. And now you see how much people can't pay them mortgage, them business gone, and the rich one them get richer. And then want more money again. Same people that do the mortgage fraud in America, you know. Thief trillions of dollars from us black Americans. Did you see any of them go to jail? Alright, FINSAC, the lady who wrote the book, she was a victim of the FINSAC money. Them thief my money through corporate resorts. Thief my money through the bank. Them say buy shares in these things. The stock market is a scam, just like the one in America. The most I say we for build wealth, and him tell us how to build it in the Bible. See Ezekiel 18. Nothing with usury not going to help you build wealth. So, the polio and the vaccine are them that behind that too. And most of the thing them where they inject people with are this of the poison there. Not even the sickness, but where them inject people with. Okay? These people are from the tribe of Ashkenazi in a Genesis 10. The same one them where they are Jerusalem now. Where I tell people worldwide say you can't say nothing about them, no matter what them do. And you have to look up the synagogue of Satan in Revelation 2 verse 9, Revelation 2 verse 9, Revelation 13, it goes with the beast system. Okay? So Andrew Holness him a pretend, Mark Golding them a pretend, the people them at Jamaica now learn cause them not teach real history, them not teach trends. And you see how many Jamaicans were paralyzed by it worldwide too. And them come again for tell us, hey, them have the cure for something or them can help you with something. And you know, look on for them history. Huh? Who set up the abortion clinics in the black neighborhoods? Look what them do to the women of Kenya, Ethiopia, Black America. Most of them not even know their womb gone. Who do the organ trafficking and the organ harvesting? Yeah, well the people are here to catch some of them and disappear them children out of the orphanages the other day. What happened? Look at what them do to the children in Belgium. Look how many Jamaicans are missing. Look how black Americans are missing. Look what them do to the Aborigines in the Americas. Wanna read The Destruction of the Indies by Bartholomew de las Casas. All of the brother them take a little chunk as to which part of the world them are gonna find it black, Hebrew, Israelite, Christian, Aborigine children of Israel, and them have a scheme for how to destroy them bit by bit, piece by piece, cause they know face to face in the war. Jacob children them not play, them not joke. Yeah. So them have to come with all kind of schemes. So this is some of the schemes where them use disguised as medicine and expertise. We have the most expert medicine people down there. We are Maroons, we have Aborigine American Indians, we're children of Jacob. That's how we survive all these years. Jehovah tell us what to do in our dreams, or for parents tell us what to do. Why do we need medicine from them when them can't even survive them own theories of evolution? Them in a negative birth territory. Why would you be listening to people like that to rule your countries? To be your minister of finance? What the most I tell about usury, what it do to people? All these things, we got to go back to our Bibles and our scriptures. Those of us who followed it, are we them still a fight now for the generational wealth what we have in all those maroon countries worldwide, those Israelite countries worldwide. Them a fight us for resources. Them a fight for corrupt us with degeneracy. And the Rastas play a very part in that. The musicians, the politicians, and the people them were hungry and know them history. Don't trust Greeks bearing gifts. Don't put people when I look like you 100% for at least 3 generations in our own government. Not trust them. Don't trust them.